Starting to fall behind, so I figured I'd better do another video. It's been a while. First few movies here I'm going to show, I pre-ordered through Orbit DVD. And they are all, are they all? Yeah, they're all Kino Lorber releases. First one here I have on Blu-ray, but I'm going to put it in this small, it's not a very big pile right now of movies. If it's a big enough pile, then I'll take them to the record exchange and sell them. If not, then whatever. Yeah, but the first one here I already have on Blu-ray. I had it on VHS years ago. And I don't know if I had it on DVD. I think I might have. I do have it on Blu-ray, but I'm going to, put that in the pile because now I have it on 4K. Reindeer Games. And I did watch it. I watched the 4K. I don't know. I like the. So how's it? It's got the Blu-ray and the 4K. Yeah, the 4K is the theatrical cut, and the Blu-ray is the director's cut. But I was kind of disappointed because I prefer the director's cut, and I really wish they would have had the director's cut on the 4K. The 4K looked really good. I don't know. I'm sure the Blu-ray probably looks just as good. I don't know. But yeah, I prefer the director's cut. I don't know. But it looked really good, sounded really good. Well, some of the audio was a little low. I've noticed that with certain movies, it just, the action, is really loud, and the music is really loud, but then the dialogue is a little too low. So yeah, to me the dialogue seemed a little low. There's just certain movies that do that. But it looked really good. And I noticed my TV, I think I had the picture on Vivid. I was like, no, I changed it to Filmmaker, which looks a lot better. But yeah, I've always enjoyed this movie. But it looks really good. I just wish they had the director's cut on 4K. The next one here I had on VHS years ago. I think it was released to DVD at one point. I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't have it on DVD. Now it's on Blu-ray from Kino Lorber. Hot Pursuit. And this one I did not watch because I was watching so many other movies, so I could do this video. So I wanted to at least talk about some of them, say, they looked good or sounded good, what the picture quality was like. Instead of just going, I bought this one, I bought this one. I'm sure it looks good. But yeah, I didn't mention, the Blu-ray and 4K for Reindeer Games, neither disc was scratched, no issues. I was trying to see on the back for this one here. It doesn't say 2K scan or anything like that. But I'm sure it looks good. I'm sure it's got to look better than, definitely got to look better than the VHS. Yeah, I haven't seen this one in a long time. I remember liking it. I just need to get around to watching it. Next one here I had on VHS years ago, and then I had the DVD. Was it released? I think it was released to DVD. Yeah, I had the DVD. And then I got the Scream Factory Blu-ray. I still had the Scream Factory Blu-ray, but I'm going to hold on to that one. I don't know, just like, even though I told myself, there's no point of having two versions of, or two different releases of the same movie. I kind of like the artwork on the Scream Factory Blu-ray. I don't know, me, I might change, I'll probably change my mind last minute. I do like the original artwork better, but I kind of like the artwork that Scream Factory did. And this is another Kino Lorber. This is a 4K and Blu-ray. April Fool's Day. It's one I've always enjoyed. I did end up getting autographed, a couple autographs from April Fool's Day. I got an autograph. It's up there on the wall. Yeah, I got one autograph from Deborah Goodrich, and then I got an autograph from. I have to look in here because of the names. Make sure I get the dang names right. Yeah, from Deborah Goodrich, and then Deborah. I always mix their names up. Deborah Goodrich, and then Deborah. Why am I blanking on the name? Okay, so yeah, I got 3 pictures. One's like it's a Paramount. It's like a lobby card. It shows all the actors together, and Deborah Foreman and Deborah Goodrich autographed that, and they wrote. I forget what they wrote. They wrote. It's hard to read because it's up on the wall. They both put sayings from the movie, and then another one autographed by Deborah Foreman, and then one autographed by Amy Steele. But I opened it up and checked the disc, and the discs were fine, no issues. I do like the original artwork better. I kind of like the one that Scream Factory did a little bit. I don't know. The dolls. This, yeah, it's not reversible. I didn't think it was. I did watch this. It looked really, really good. It looked, yeah, because I made sure I had it on Filmmaker for the picture on the TV. It looked really good in 4K. Sounded really good. The one thing I was disappointed, because it has special features, but as far as I can tell, these are all special features ported over from the Scream Factory release. These aren't new special features. So I was disappointed. I thought for sure, okay, there's going to be some new special features. No. So disappointed. Yeah, the 4K has the movie, and I think the Blu-ray is just the special features. You know, I didn't pay attention if it had the movie to it. On the disc it just says special features. But I honestly don't remember if the Blu-ray includes the movie too, or if it's just the special features. It seemed like it was just the special features. But yeah, I was just disappointed. I thought for sure they would have new special features, but yeah, they're all ported over from the Scream Factory release, so it's a little strange. But and then the other one, I don't have it here because I had to send it back, but I did record the video before I shipped it back. So yeah, I recorded the video because I had the box ready to go and the shipping label printed out for summer rental. So I'll show that now. Okay, here's the summer rental Blu-ray slipcover, and then you can see this deep scratch right there. If I can get it away from that light, deep scratch right there, good one right there, and there's some little scratches that are kind of hard to see. Really difficult to get at the right angle. You can see some through here. So I contacted Orbit DVD, and they emailed the return label, printed it out, and I'm going to box it up here and then send it back in the morning for a replacement. And hopefully that one is free of scratches. So I did get an email from Orbit DVD saying that the replacement shipped out. So should be here sometime this week, hopefully. And then some movies here. This first one I got, where did I get this one? No, this was through Amazon. A little spendy, because I guess it's a little harder to come by now. Yeah, I have the first 2 movies. I had VHS and then VHS 2. and I had VHS Viral, right? I purchased this. It's a steelbook. It has 3 movies in there. It has VHS 94, VHS 95, VHS 94, VHS 99, and VHS 85. Mainly got it for VHS 85, but I had forgotten that I had seen parts of was it 99? Yeah. I was like, hey, some of this looks familiar. I'd forgotten. Yeah, I'd seen bits. I think when I had Shudder a couple years ago, before I got rid of it. Sorry, I had to get my phone because I wanted to put down kind of my thoughts when I was watching the movies. So yeah, VHS 94. The first one, called Holy Hell. It started out good, but then it kind of fell apart for me. And then the one called Storm Drain, I thought was pretty lame. It's like, I was fast forwarding a lot. And then the one called Empty Wake, I enjoyed. I thought it was good. I'm sure some people probably think it sucked, but I enjoyed it. There's the one where the girl was alone. Yeah, so Holy Hell I don't really remember because I was fast forwarding so much. And then the one Storm Drain, it was like some kind of half man, half rat or something like that. I was fast forwarding so much I was ready to fall asleep. And then the one Empty Wake, that girl at the funeral home, which was a little odd. They have her stay at the funeral home for people to come view the person that passed away. But at the same time, there's like a storm going on. There's like a tornado coming or something like that. I thought it was I kind of thought it was a little creepy. I don't know. Her being there by herself and hearing weird noises and the power goes out, and I thought that was decent. And then what was the other one? Yeah, so I thought Holy Hell started out good but fell apart. Storm Drain was lame. Empty Wake was good. And then, sorry, I can't see here. The one called The Subject, which I don't remember too well. I thought that was pretty boring because I kept fast forwarding. And then one called Terror. I thought that was pretty boring too, but I kept fast forwarding. So yeah, that's VHS 94. It had Holy Hell, which I thought started out good, fell apart. Storm Drain was lame. Empty Wake was good. The Subject was boring. Terror was boring. And then VHS 85 I thought was really good. I thought the one called Total Copy, I thought it was okay, not too bad. I don't know. I probably should rewatch that segment again. Well, it's kind of like I think that was the one that was kind of the wraparound story. It's not bad. The one called No Wake, though, that was really, really, really good. I wish that was like a full, like a feature-length film. I enjoyed that one a lot. Where it takes place in '85, and the people go to a lake, and they have the chains up, and it says, no trespassing or something like that. And they take the chain down and go through there with their go back in there with their RV, and they have a boat, and I don't want to give too much away. There's like an old sign that says no swimming or something like that. I thought it was I don't know, it's different. I thought it was really, really good. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much in case people haven't seen it, but I really enjoyed it. I wish it was longer. So yeah, Total Copy was I guess. Okay. No Wake was really good. God of Death. It was meh. It was okay. I mean, I don't know. And then, what was the next one? TKNOGD. I forget what the heck that stands for. Yeah, TKNOGD. I thought it was good. Yeah, is that the virtual reality one, I think? That one at the end was kind of creepy. Yeah, it's like a virtual reality. Where she summons like a demon or something like that, or or some kind of evil god or whatever like it was supposed to be. It was pretty. Yeah, it was good. And then the other one called Ambrosia, that was really good. It was like a continuation. It was a continuation of No Wake, so that was really good. And then there's one called Dream Kill. That's the last one. Yeah, the last one. That one was really good too. But I would say out of all the VHS movies, I would say 85 was the best out of all of them. I'd say 85, and then the second one, VHS 2, and then it's kind of a toss-up after that. I don't know. And then I watched, this was all in one night. I watched VHS 94, then I watched VHS 85, and then I watched VHS 99. And I remembered bits and pieces of it because I watched some of it on Shudder when I had Shudder. The Toy Soldiers interludes, that's okay. Like that stop motion animation, it was okay. A little strange, but. And then there was one called Shredding. I'm trying to remember what the heck that was about, Shredding. I remember Shredding. I think that one was good, but I'm trying to remember what the heck. I remember it being good, but now I can't remember what the heck was it. So what happens when you watch too many movies in one night? Where is that? Suicide Bid? I like Suicide Bid. That's one where the girl wants to join a sorority, and they put her in a coffin, and they fill it in with dirt, and she has to. I don't know how long. She has to stay all night. I forget. But then the girls leave because they see a light, like someone's coming, so they run off and leave her there, and then it starts raining and it starts filling in with water, and then she sees that ghoul because it's got like a cutout in shape of a cross, and it's got glass, and she can see this ghoul looking in. I enjoyed that one. And then for some reason I can't remember what the one Shredding was about. I should probably look it up real quick. Okay, so I had to look. Shredding, okay, that's the one where the punk rock kids who do like pranks, they like film doing pranks on each other and crap. They have their own little band. They like break into, what was the place? It wasn't. They break into a place that where these punk rock girls were performing at a show, and there was a electrical fire or something like that, and everybody in the audience got freaked out, and so everybody was running toward the exits, and they trampled the singers or the people in the girls in the band, and then they got they ended up dying. They burned alive or something like that. And so these ding dongs go there and screwing around and piss off the spirits. I'm kind of torn on that one because the ding-dongs that break in there and piss off the spirits, none of their characters were likable at all. They were all really hateable. I kind of enjoyed, I don't know, the punk rock girls, the ones that died in the fire. Well, their makeup looked pretty cool, you know, when they come back as ghouls or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, the people that break in there though and disrespect their, you know, really disrespectful to the spirits. I don't know, their characters were really hateable. Some kind of, I don't know. It was okay. And the one called Ozzy's Dungeon, I don't know, I'm kind of torn on that one. It started out kind of okay, and then it kind of really fell flat. It's like a demented version of Double Dare. I don't know, it just And then the one called Gawkers. The heck was the one called Gawkers? Is that the kids? I'll have to look it up again because I forget. Oh, okay, yeah, the one called Gawkers, where all these teenage boys are spying on this girl that lives across the street. So it's kind of like a little bit of a rip-off of Disturbia, kind of. But then they realize that there's something strange about her. I'm kind of torn on that one. It was, I don't know. Special effects weren't all that great, but I don't know, I enjoyed it. There were some funny parts, and I don't know. I'd say it was decent, not amazing, but yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I was trying to think, what the heck was Gawkers? Like, okay, now all these boys are spying on this girl, and they get one of the boys to go. I forget what the heck he does. He does something to her computer, I think, where they can have access to her webcam or something like that, and they can watch her getting undressed and everything. It was a pretty decent one. Then she turns into, what's that creature called? Like kind of like that creature from what was that old movie called? Clash of the Titans. The one that has it's a Medusa that has like the snakes on her head and all that. And then one called Hell and Back. I'm gonna have to look up one up because I don't remember, because I just remember putting it was meh. Okay, yeah, now I remember. It's, yeah, two guys are transported to like hell or something like that. I don't remember much about it. I remember watching it on Shudder, and it was kind of bored with it. And then I rewatched it on the Blu-ray, and it was like, yeah, this still sucks. It says 2 filmmakers are accidentally transported to a hellish dimension. Yeah, they were filming this occult group or something like that, and they accidentally get transported to hell or something. Yeah, I don't remember much about it. I just remember it being So yeah, I don't remember much about it. So that was, yeah, VHS 99. Okay. I'm trying to think here. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Yeah, VHS 99, so yeah, that Hell and Back was eh. And the next one I got here that I watched was grab it here. Oh, I didn't. Did I even show? No, I didn't. So I did check the discs, and they're all fine. That was like, was it $40? $45? A little spendy. I was like, yeah, I want to get this. I want to watch it. And the next one, I hadn't seen this one before. This was through Walmart's website. This is the newest one, I guess. Yeah, VHS Beyond. Oh, broke the slipcover. Disc was fine for that one. No scratches. So I gotta look up on here. Yeah, so I watched, I guess it's kind of the wraparound called Abduction, where it's like people talking about you know, UFO abductions and, you know, sightings of UFOs. Some of it was, a little bit of it was kind of interesting and not too bad, but overall it was eh. And the one called Stork, that was pretty good. Where these like I guess you'd call them monster hunters. An armed team goes in and, you know, to kill monsters. That one was pretty good. They're going through and killing all these. What would you call them? Zombies? I don't know. They remind me of zombies. People that are killed by this big stork creature. Yeah, they remind me of zombies. I don't know, but it's, you know, like an alien creature. Definitely different, but I enjoyed that one. Sorry, some of these movies are running together, but yeah, that one was pretty good. And then there was one called Dream Girl. That one was really boring. That's the one, yeah, that it was all subtitled from what I remember. Yeah. Are they in, I don't remember what country they're in. Is it India? I don't recall. But it was like this woman that's they're filming like it was a music video, I think, but it turns out she's like an android or something like that, and goes berserk. It was boring. I don't know, I just kept fast forwarding. I don't remember much about it because I was just so bored with it. And then there was one called Live and Let Dive. That was the best one. That was really, really, really good. Where these skydivers are on the plane, and then, you know, they're joking around and talking, and they're hitting turbulence in the plane, and they're looking out the window, and they see like this UFO out in the distance, and then it disappears, and it pops up over here, and disappears and pops up over there, and then all of a sudden these fighter jets come flying past their, you know, little prop plane that they're in, and then they all get freaked out and talking about, you know, let's go back and land, and then the plane runs into the UFO, and the, you know, breaks apart, and they're all falling out of the plane, and it's crazy. You know, some people land, and not all in one piece though, and being chased around by the aliens. Shouldn't spoil it too much, but that one was really, really good. There was one called Fur Babies. I don't know. It was meh. It reminded me of, what was that Kevin Smith movie? That horror movie he tried to do? Or that horror movie they did? Tusk? It reminded me of that, like a ripoff of that. Where this woman's kidnapping people. She's like supposedly running a dog sitting business, and kidnaps people and trying to turn them into dogs. Strange, but it was meh. And there was one called Stowaway, where this girl is interested in UFO sightings, and she's, you know, interviewing some people, and then she said, I'm going to be camping out. I guess there was she had like a map of current UFO sightings, and like, I'm going to camp out in the area of these sightings. It started out pretty good. I was really interested, but then to me it just petered out. I don't know. It started out really good and then just so I don't know. But definitely the best segment was the Live and Let Dive. That one was really good. And this one I had before, but I decided to get it again because there's one segment I really did like. I don't remember what it was called. I need to watch it again. It was really cheap. VHS Viral. So now I have all the movies. It was the skateboarding segment. Is that the one with all the zombies, I think? I remember liking that one. I think there's only 2 good segments, but yeah. But this was through Amazon with the steelbook that I got. So yeah, I would say VHS 85 is definitely the best. But I really like that skydiving segment on VHS Beyond. That was really, really good. So, a little bit long here, but that's it for this video.